Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 8, Episode 6, because that's what my DVR said. Okay, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. No, this is not a live. This is a premiere because why? Today is DJ's graduation. Yes, my nephew is graduating high school, so I will probably not be on live at all. I will not be home until later tonight. So if I am live, it would not be till 9 p.m. But as of right now, and it's 3:18 in the morning, I don't have any plans of going live. We will see what happens. But y'all know, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Share the video and whatnot. I also already did my Love During Lockup season finale. That review was up. We had a conversation about the whole Kenya Moore, Brittany debacle. Take my breath and put her foot in it as well. That is up on my channel. YouTube was being weird or whatever because I was like, why is it not promoting and sending? So if you do not know, we was live Saturday. I had a conversation about it, so go check that out too. Y'all know it was also live on Friday. So it is content all up on my channel, including this. And I may have one more video up because I want to discuss the things going on with Megan Thee Stallion, okay? But for right now, this is what we're doing, okay? Tisha around here embarrassing herself, getting cheeky checked, okay, by not only Mel, but Nell, and also Stormie, okay? And I was like, girl, Tisha, what is wrong with you, okay? What liquid courage got you acting foolish? You know what I'm saying? Now, it is 3:19 in the morning, so I would not be on live or whatever. I mean, I would not be on camera, okay? Why? Because I look crazy. Boom. And my clothes over there for what I might wear tomorrow to the graduation, so I am off camera. Bye. Okay. Anyway, let's get into some things real fast. So there was a couple of new confessional looks, so let's discuss those. Okay, we have Chris finally got his little confessional look. Chris, this nice old suit, little Chanel pin on the lapel of it all. Chris be dressed real nice. Okay, thick ass ties. Actually, not cuss already, but thick ties around the neck or whatever. Good suit, and it don't look too tight. It don't look. It is fits properly. Now Martell suits be too tight. Chris suits they fit just fine or whatever. Now Cammy, I love this look. Okay, the hair, the dress, the simple natural makeup. Okay, I love it. Okay, it may be my first, not first, my favorite look of Kimmy's ever. Okay, it's the hair for me. Okay, it's the nice little curly, wavy, crinkly of it all for me. She looked good, you hear me? And then the silver of it all. Okay, come on now, Kimmy. Now, Tisha had a new look as well. I could not find one of her by herself. It only showed up with her and Marcel, and I don't think I've shown this one before. Child, Tisha been in the gym, you hear me? Because she looks thick in the arms, okay? Muscular. So maybe she's still working out with Trisha or whatever, okay? Her little black and white zebra little dress is cute. It's cute. Now she looks upset right here. So maybe this day she was mad at something. I don't know. But she looked real tight lipped, okay? But the dress is cute. The hair is cute. It looks really healthy. Okay, that's a healthy looking wig, okay? A healthy looking wig. But she looked good. Marcel, he just right there, he just bald, sitting next to her. But I loved Tisha's dress. You hear me? We also had two of the men just around here in their little solo confessional looks. We had Ken and also Courtney. And didn't they go to school together? I can't remember. Not Tisha. Trisha is connected to so many people. I can't remember who grew up with who. But I think Ken and Courtney went to school or played ball together back in the day. But both men is out here, Courtney around here. I'm a lumberjack from the hood. I look a little plaid top, little dark pants, okay. But I still look good around here. I like it, Courtney. Look, Courtney's first confession, I think like his first one. Child, he was like a gold, like all gold suit, outshot. No. Mm-mm. I could tell somebody put that man in that suit. This looked like some Courtney said, this is what I want. I'm comfortable. This is what I wear. You should wear what you usually wear. Okay. It looked fine. Okay. And then Ken is thick. Okay. Thick face, thick neck, thick shoulders, thick hands, thick thighs. Is the penis thick? I don't know. My point is, he right here thicker than a snicker. Okay, Ken and his child, no matter what Ken wear, it's gonna be tight because Ken is just, Ken is he's a muscular, thick man. You hear me? Strong man. That's a good man, Savannah. Anyway, cute little brown or it's like an orangey brown, like an autumn brown, okay, with some little not off they tan, with some off white pants. It looks fine. It's fine, okay. Do we like Ken? Look, Ken and Latricia get on our nerves or whatever. They might be good people, but they boring. Okay, they still sitting around at the table. Okay, and I feel like since this scene was shot, Ken looks thicker right here. Look at his neck. Okay, his neck looks thicker, but it may be the shirt. Okay, it may be the shirt because this shirt is a bit more fitting. It may be why we see more of this thickness than this shirt here, which is a bit more loose. Okay, anyway, Trisha and Ken still sitting on the table because Ken will ask her, "Do you want to marry me? Do you plan to marry me?" Is that still the plan? Because again, they have been dating for 2 years. She has not filed for divorce. Her ex-husband have not discussed divorce or nothing. Now Latricia say, "Look, I still plan to marry you, baby. Yes, I'm going to marry you. I know we've been dating for 2 years. I know I have not filed for divorce. I know I have not even discussed with my ex-husband, who I have been separated from for about 5 years. I know I have not even discussed divorce, but I'm telling you, yes, I still plan to marry you." Now she brings up how the reason she's scared because when she got with her ex-husband, or her husband, when she got with the husband she's still married to, he wasn't the person who he is now. He wasn't this bad person who wasn't there for her, who hurt her, and blah, blah, bloop. And, he changed over time, but she's scared that, a person is so great in the beginning, and then over time they change, and then boop, I'm going crazy. So she's worried, like, what if you change and things go left? Ken basically said, "I'm not your ex-husband. Look, people change and grow as you get older. We will not be the same people now who we will be in 10 years. Everyone grows. The thing is, you have to grow and adapt to the change together. Okay. I ain't your ex. Leave me be. Okay. Now she then said, "I will be expediting my divorce. Okay. It'll be handled in the next few months. Okay." But then when he said, "So you are okay with initiating that conversation with, your husband?" I think so. I guess girl, Trisha lying to herself, to Ken, to the lawyers, to Jesus, to her vows. Trisha around here like, I don't know. If the marriage was that bad, why are you still legally married but in a whole new relationship? And again, I know people separate and sometimes they never divorce, but you can't do that. You can't separate from the man, be separated for years, be dating someone else, discussing marriage, but not getting the divorce. Usually, people who ain't gonna get divorced don't discuss marriage in the next relationship. Why? Because that person know, hey, I'm gonna stay married forever. I want the benefits. Okay, I want the money if he die. I'll need that be anyway. After she lying. Okay, she lied, and you can't tell me different. Now, when Courtney and Ken meet up at the basketball court to play the little b-ball or whatever, they again talking about, her and his husband and the divorce and blah, blah, blah. And Ken like, "Look, I really want her to get divorced because I want to marry her." Plus, when people see us together, they know she married. They, one, either think I'm her husband, which I'm not. Two, they know I ain't her husband, so they think, oh, she cheating on her husband with me. Or three, they think I'm the reason her marriage did not work because she left her husband for me, and ain't none of that the case. Because when I met her, her ex had been separated for 3 years before I even met her. So this lady has been separated from her husband for roughly 5 years, and neither her nor him have filed for divorce. I'm assuming that man is also in another relationship. Why ain't nobody filed for the divorce? I just don't get it. I don't. I only get it when people are not like trying to move on and be in new relationships, okay? But most people, when you divorce or you separate and you get in another long-term relationship and you're discussing marriage, that is when you initiate your divorce, okay? Anyway, but again, Ken, like, I just don't like when we go places and they think all these things are not true, and we then have to have, these conversations explaining it all, mainly because she ain't did what she's supposed to do. Okay, I need that to get fixed. They then bring up the whole Martell situation when Martell acted as if he did not know her. So when Ken brought it up to Courtney, because it happened, of course, at Courtney's house or whatever, both Courtney and Ken say how it was weird because they like Martell know her. Martell know her because she went to school with the brother, so it's weird for him to like act as if he doesn't know her. That was strange, strange, strange. Why would he do that? And they both even said how we've seen Martell over time or whatever. Candy was like, I've met him a few times. Like he know me, he know of me. We've seen each other. It's a small town, okay? But he fucking know Trisha. So that was dumb, okay? And when he's like, feel like it seemed like him denying or trying to act like he don't know her can make people feel like, oh, they must have messed around. Okay. And it's a little hush hush. He feel like that's starting a narrative that isn't true. And I'm like, that's the exact narrative that people try to insinuate. That, oh, it must be some little secret rendezvous between penis and cooch, and no one wants us to know. And so he don't like it. Like I told her that she need to talk to him or whatever and find out why he did that, because that was just weird. And I said, child, but Martella's weird. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this will not be no longer video because it wasn't much going on. We see Nell and Chris meet up girl, at home. Nell and Chris at the house. Nell is going for her closet, child. I got all these shoes. Chris Fletcher, I need a new closet. Fletcher, I got these shoes, these clothes. I'm running out of space. I need you to be a new closet, sir. I want a new closet. And Chris said, yes, dear. I'll get it for you, dear. Okay. And so they sit in their bedroom on a little lounge couch and have a conversation. When Chris said, look, I'm not going to ask my wife to not get rid of nothing. I'm going to build her a new closet. Happy wife, happy life. Okay. And then discuss Nell's birthday party coming up. So, Nell like, look, I just don't want nobody ruining my party. There's so many folks beefing around here. Tish beefing and she had issues with Stormie or whatever. I just don't, at the reunion, they exchange words or whatever. Their kids are also beefing, I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And so, Nell point is we invited everybody. Okay. Child, everybody but Destiny. Girl, that's why I said Destiny not really a part of this season because Destiny. I'm not gonna explain, but Destiny only came back for this Moses Sunny shit, and like no one else is talking to her about nothing else. I'm like, why she ain't come to nothing? What's going on? But the fact that again, this is big birthday. It's a cast birthday party, but child, why she wasn't? And that's also why Sunny then wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But her thing is, look, if people was beefing or whatever, and I just don't want no rough and tough Afro puff beefing at my birthday party, and they both, so maybe Tisha and Stormie can kind of talk things out at the party. I'm like, no, I don't want anybody talking out their issues at my party. No, have hoes do that beforehand, not today, okay? But then when they bring up their children in the issue, the kids or whatever, Chris also brings up how the one daughter Lexi who went and did it. Child Lexi went and did that interview with Terrence on YouTube. And I still have not watched it, whatever. But they keep saying that she did an interview with a blogger, and that's what it is. And child, wait, not saying that man's name. But Chris said I reached out to my daughter, who did the interview with blogger, who called Nella a sad chick or whatever, and had all these negative things to say about Nella, whatever. I reached out to her, but she ain't responding, child. And when Nell said like we both, have tried to fix things with her, reach out to her or whatever, and fix things over the years or whatever. But she just, child, she don't respond. You know what I'm saying? So if she not responding, we can't do shit about it. I said, I guess so. Look, I'm a firm believer in it's a time and a place for everything, okay? And I would not want to cause that kind of discourse between my family and not try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the great child. Anyway, we shall see what happens. Anyway, with Nancy and the Scotts meeting up to chit chat, that is Maurice, Kimmy, Marceau, and Tisha. Okay. And they want, because Kimmy has a project she wants to get done, some construction things or whatever. They want Marceau to do it, you know. But Kimmy, like, look, Marceau don't do work fast. Child, Kimmy, when I say Kimmy is calling Marceau out, I'm like, child, I would not want to work with Marceau per Kimmy. So Kimmy, like, I have this project or whatever, but Marceau takes too long to finish things. You know what I'm saying? He takes forever. And I don't want to cause any beef between me and Marceau, which can cause beef between me and Tisha, which can be a whole issue, whatever. I don't want to have any beef with the family over work, over projects, okay? Because I want things to be done in a timely fashion. I don't want it going on for a year. Okay, don't want that. Okay. And she's like, I just don't want, she said, I don't care about why stuff is late. I don't be caring about why somebody else ain't show up. If somebody else did not show up, then you should show up. Okay. If the project manager don't show up, one of y'all have to pick up the ball and run with it and not just say, oh, well, this did not get done because somebody else didn't do something. But what did you do to rectify that? Okay. I get Kenny's point. And when Tisha and Marceau said, well, we can't control like if things, if something, goes wrong or whatever. And I get their point too. I think Kimmy's point is she's not saying nothing better go wrong. I think Kimmy's point is saying if something goes wrong, y'all can't hold up the ball by not fixing whatever's wrong. It can't be, oh, well, so-and-so didn't show up, so we're going to just wait 3 weeks until so-and-so shows up. No. Somebody else needs to show up. Okay, I think that's Kimmy's point. So when she's like, I want my shit done on time, okay? And when Marceau then said in the confessional, well, also on the scene too, how it's the difference between if I'm paying for shit to get done versus someone paying me to do something. When Kenny brought up how, we tried to get mommy's house fixed. That took a long time. And blah, 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 blue. Okay. And Marceau's like, when I'm paying for stuff, it may take longer. If someone's paying me to do a job, it will be done on time. Okay. He said, Scott Manor, I was paying for, the mom house, I was paying for. Now, Scott Manor has been being built for the past 4-5 seasons. Okay. So that child, a lot. Okay. And I seen Marceau on live one day either last week, maybe the week before last, and they weren't building Scott Manor because they went on no hill. It was the house that was being built that he say is going to be a investment property. Sir, build your own damn house, okay? But his point was, when I'm paying for things to be done, it may take a little bit longer, okay? But again, paid projects get done on time. Kimmy basically said, well, that's a lie. Okay, confession. Kimmy said, but that's a lie that Kimmy got addressed on the reunion. Because I'm sure Carlos gonna bring up, Kimmy, you said that Marceau don't be on time because she said, teacher office never built. A strip mall he was supposed to build isn't finished. And Scott Manor not built. Meaning for him to say, I build things on time, these are things that you should have had built 2 years ago. So again, that doesn't give me any inkling that you're going to build my shit on time. If your wife's office ain't built on time, why would I think my shit will be built on time? That's your wife anyway. And Kimmy said, well, Marceau, the proof is in the pudding. Okay. And Maurice brings up how, but Kimmy gonna want y'all to put in the bid. Kim said, no, we all want a bid. We want an honest, bid. Well, my brother won't be, shut up, Maurice. Your brother may be lying, okay? But Marceau, like, I'm fine with Kimmy wanting us to put in the bid so that way she can compare, my stuff with the other folks as well. That she'll then see I'm not saying things should be done that isn't needed. She can see that we should all line up on the same accord. And if we don't, she can question, well, why is he saying I need this and you didn't? Or whatever. Okay. So he's cool with, being held accountable and doing a bid to see, because it's business. Now the get your gotcha gonna be by the time the reunion come around, will whatever this was that Kimmy was having done Is it finished? And if it's finished, did Marceau finish it? Okay, probably not. Probably not. So we see it's the night of Nell's birthday party. We see two Sprinter vans going to the party. Now I'm like, first of all, this was a cast birthday party because it wasn't nobody there but the cast and then Nell's kids. Okay. But we see, of course, Stormie, look, Stormie done worked out, got her body together. Put your titties up. I feel like that is too much titty. and I look, when I'm out, the titties be out, okay? But not that much out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if you around a whole bunch of married men and couples and shit, why your titties out? Anyway, but again, girl, fine. But when I seen someone say that Stormie had Babs hair, I figured not Babs hair. I said, but that do look like Niecy in okay. But again, Courtney, Stormie, then Ken and Trisha is going out, and they're in one van. I'm like, these vans must have been sponsored by OWN or sponsored by Carlos because they were the same. Or maybe Nell ordered. I don't know. We'll see in a second. But Trisha mentions to Tisha, or Trisha mentions Stormie, how Tisha said, well, Nell can be loud, child, in your face, and feisty. She said, what? I feel like Nell is like, saying, the auntie, like you want to be like her, like, saying, and she is really very loving and warm, okay? Even if she like hype and in your face, like, it's out of love, okay? She don't be like, let's fight. So why is what did she say about me? And Trish said, okay, well, she said that one day you one way and another day you a different kind of way. Girl, not basically said 32 face, okay? And she said, wow, really? I am always the same. So Bush, girl, I said, I find Courtney them, I only like really Chris and Martell. I said, first of all, when someone say I only like Chris and Martell, then see, Marceau and Maurice and whatever, how Maurice was treating Kimmy during the cancer stuff. Like, I said, sir, well, what about how Martell treated Mel? See, that'd be the kicker for me. When these men around here be trying to throw support to Martell and then say, oh, I don't like Maurice because, child, you should not like Martell. Anyway, in the other van, okay, we have the Scots. Again, as I told y'all, I own must have got it because it's the same van, same van, same blue water or whatever. And I'm like, I know they did not have them all sitting outside shooting scenes. This had to be them on the way there. So I'm like, two vans from the same thing or whatever. Anyway, in the Scots van, Tisha brings up how it's weird. Okay, because look, Stormie was being weird to me, whatever, because look at this text she sent me. She texted me and said, oh, hey, I would love for you and Marceau to come to my event and blah, blah, blah. Now, Stormie already said she wants to have the Lovers and Friends event that she planning. And so she invited, it seems like everyone on the cast. Why? Because we work together, bitch. Why? Because we said before, let's all try to move forward or whatever and be what it is. So why wouldn't she invite you? Now, Tisha saying, I don't know why, because the last time we spoke at the reunion, we was beefing. Now I get it. If the last time we talked it was hella beef, then yes, maybe we should have some kind of conversation. And this is my thing too about being an adult. If Stormie texts me and I feel like that shit is weird, I would have responded and said, okay, cool. But can me and you meet up before that to chit chat? What you should not do is feel some kind of way and then talk cash shit behind her back about feeling weird or whatever. Just say, hey, we should talk. We should talk because for whatever reason, Stormie felt it was fine to text you, okay? Because y'all co-workers, bitch. And to me, her event is a work function, okay? Her boss said invite everybody, okay? And then Marceau gonna say like, well, for me, I feel like we should talk before, okay? Because before you invite us to an event, okay? Because last time we was yelling. Now my thing, I feel like they must have cut the true argument between Tisha and Stormie, because for Marceau to say we was yelling and cussing and fussing, we didn't really see that. Really, we didn't see much of that. What we see, to me, wasn't enough for someone to say, why was she? That mean a lot more cussing, fussing happened, and they cut that shit out. So to me, this don't make no sense to us as viewers because we didn't see them have this really bad, hard ass, fight or whatever. Okay. Now in the event space, which I told y'all, this is clearly a work event. Because ain't no because child when either Marceau or Maurice said, "Oh, we the first ones here. We must be early." No, it's a work event. Ain't no real. They rented a hall and invited the family and friends of the show, and that's it. Okay, and that's it. Now, they were talking because those are Chris and Nell's children. They got kids together, then kids separately, or whatever. And so they're like, "Oh, so is your other sister coming?" The one who had the blogger interview. And then they said, "Nah, she won't be here." And then Tisha, well, she said she wasn't, she can't. Tisha drunk. I don't know. Girl, I don't know what happened with Tisha. Okay. But the kids all say, things have been weird, since the whole blogger interview or whatever. And Martha said, "Well, welcome to our world." Meaning once you're on the show and your family members, want a bit of attention or whatever, they gonna go to the bloggers and do stuff. So, get used to it. It's what happens. Okay. But the kids and one way or the other say, "Look, it can be fixed. However, to move past it, everybody, it will take work on everyone's parts to fix it. It can happen if everyone is willing to put in some kind of work." Now, we then see Mel walk in. Now, Mel came in my opinion, good energy or whatever. And apparently, Tisha is drunk. Child, Mel walked in and she take those sunglasses off. And took it upon herself to try to take off Mel's shirt. I said, first of all, I don't think you and Mel cool enough for you to walk up to her in your drunken state and try to take something off of her body. And Mel said, "Hold up, no, 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 no." Okay, look, I don't know where y'all at, but I'm at a club. Okay, and I'm not. You can tell she felt Tisha being drunk and Tisha being tipsy and Tisha doing too much. And I think Marceau could tell it too, and so could Kimmy. Because as they cut the scene up, you can kind of see Marceau look like, "Oh shit, this may go left." You kind of see it one part. You see Kimmy kind of walk up and get in between Mel and Tisha because Tisha is doing too much. They all can tell Tisha is drunk and she don't get she's being aggressive or she's being too handy, too touchy. You're in people's personal space and to stop it. Okay. But because she a bit tipsy and drunk, I think they don't want to say it. So they're trying to physically like just get in between her and make, "Girl, go sit down." But when I said, "Don't you ever walk up on me and try to take off my shades." Okay. Because sometime in the club you wear sunglasses. Because you're cool. Plus it's lights everywhere. Anyway. But she said, "No, no, no, no." Don't do it. Then, yeah, because Mel, didn't you say that Marceau had said something? And she said, "Yep, I did. I told you then I would talk to him on my own time. But guess what? This ain't the time or the place, Tisha. I'll talk to him later." And I was like, "Tisha, stop. Embarrassing." Tisha, to me, this whole scene, this whole episode, girl, embarrassing all up and through. Because, man, for what? What are you doing? And to me, the rest of the episode, because I could not get one shot of them all together too much or whatever. But to me, this was like Stormie, Tisha, Mel, and Nell. And Tisha, who kept drinking a bit loud. You can tell she wanna be funny acting and she trying to pay it off, but she's not paying it off right. But everyone can feel Tisha on some bullshit. They also know it's because she tipsy, but you can tell, like even Kimmy trying to like keep things like calm and ain't no fight gonna break out. Okay. And it's just weird. And even when Mel walked in and they was sitting down or whatever, and Keisha gonna say, "I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna pop off. I don't know what's gonna come through that door." And Mel said, "Good energy. good vibes, a good time. And yeah, and Kimmy was like, yeah, right. Kimmy and Mel were trying to be like, girl, teach you, girl, stop. Okay, ain't nobody walking in with no bad vibes. You, on the other hand, is on some bullshit. And then when Stormie and them walked in, Tisha to me again was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. She was just, to me, her aura, her vibe was off. You can tell everyone was trying to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Nell get there too, you know, and they have a good time or whatever. Okay, I put a nail right there. So they all sitting around. Child, you see Tisha over there looking loud and drunk. That was Tisha. Okay, because at one point we seen Courtney had like paid because it was a little club. So then Courtney paid the little bottle girl to come, like the little bottle girl, woo, 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 with the drinks or whatever, but to the guys. Okay, so no, why just the guys? No, we want that too. So that was the scene or whatever. But again, it was in my opinion, if Tisha wasn't there, it may have been a better energy because Tisha was drunk and Tisha felt some kind of way about Nell. She felt some kind of way about Stormie, but deep down inside, she feels some kind of way about Mel. Okay, but child, when Nell walked in and said to Stormie, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight. You look so different." I was like, "That is so rude." When you tell folks, because Stormie was never, big or whatever. So to say to someone, you lost so much weight. I mean, she hit the gym a little bit, yeah, but don't say that. Because Nell went from saying that about Stormie, and then when Tisha then said they were discussing age, because we don't know how old Nell is. We know she's an elder. And I think Mel says something like, "Oh, you like you can be in your 20s." And Tisha said in her 30s. I said, "Bitch, Tisha." But again, Tisha was tipsy and drunk. Okay, Tisha must the first time she had a babysitter in life, and she said, "I'm gonna get tipsy." You hear me? But again, everyone notices that she's drunk. Okay, and it's whatever. Now she then brings up what Trisha brings up. The fact that she's a trainer. No, somebody asked her. I think Mel asked her about it, and she said she started being a trainer after her parents. Trisha said she started being a trainer after both her parents passed away at 55 years old, 7 months apart. And she's like, "I want to live." Okay, so I became a trainer, blah, blah, bloop. And Mel said, that just means you got more angels looking out for you. You have more angels on your side. Okay. And then Kimmy said, "Are you married?" At first, she said no. I said, "Trisha, stop lying." Okay. Stop lying, Trisha. And she said, no, I'm separated, but I have someone, I'm dating my man, Ken, who said, "Oh, so Ken, okay, cool. Well, what happened now?" And so when they asked, "Well, have either of you like initiated the divorce?" And she said no, and when they found out that it'd been 5 years, they said, "You been separate for 5 years?" They said, "Girl, file the paperwork. That's a long ass time." And when Ken over there with the guys talking or whatever, and he's saying too how, well, yeah, she got to get divorced. I'm not her husband. It's always weird or whatever because people think this and they think that or whatever. But again, she's been separated for 5 years, and Maurice was a lawyer. I don't know kind of law. Maurice is a lawyer, and he say, "Look, if someone has been separated for 5 years, there's a way to get around. Even if the ex won't sign, you can get divorced. Like they can't force you to stay in the marriage because Courtney kept on saying, "Well, what if the guy won't sign?" He said, even if a person won't sign after so long, you can get granted a divorce. If the person is refuses to cooperate, you can get divorced. So they're like, if she telling you that he's holding it up, you can get divorced if she really wants to get divorced. Okay. Now back with the ladies, they sitting around talking. And Tisha, in my opinion, who keeps drinking, "Why y'all ain't drinking? Y'all so lame. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah." And as they're talking, she then said, "Yeah," because she says to Trisha, "Yeah, because Nell can get feisty, you know." she can get feisty. And Mel and Nell, y'all names is real similar, and y'all act like so y'all names. And she, no, Nell said no, 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 no. And to me, Nell matched Tisha's energy in times 12 because she's like, no, my name is Nell, her name is Mel. We two different people, okay? We not the same at all, okay? You doing the fucking most. I was like, child, here we go. And Kimmy was like, okay, okay. Child, when Mel sat there and put her sunglasses on, that meant don't put me in the bitch, leave me. Because again, you started to feel it going left because Tisha was pushing her energy, Nell was matching that energy. The drinks was flowing or whatever. And when Nell said, "You doing the fucking most," and I can do it. In the back and forth between her and Tisha, could have went left. You hear Kimmy saying, "Okay, okay." So Kimmy is trying to like alleviate a fight about to happen. And Mel said, "Bitch, I need my shades, okay? Because I ain't in it. Leave me out of it." But again, Tisha was drunk. Okay. And it is not an excuse. I'm saying she needs to learn how to hold her liquor. Period. Now, Nell is matching the energy. Everyone's confused. Kimmy's confused. Mel's confused. Trisha confused. I think the men are looking over it and they confused because they see shit escalating. Okay. And then Stormie, because when Nell said, I don't know what's okay, I don't know what her issue is. I don't know what's going on. And Stormie then say, "Oh, so you don't know why she's mad with you?" And Nell said, "No, I have no fucking idea." And Stormie said, "Well, that's weird. That's kind of weird." You know what I'm saying? Tisha then said, "No, what's weird is being invited to somebody's event when you ain't talked to them in a month. Okay, we ain't talked since the reunion, and after all those unfriendly things you said." And someone said, "Well, first, the last thing I said at the reunion, okay, the last thing I said at that reunion was I have respect for everyone here. Okay, however, she said, I came in tonight with great energy. You the one on that weird energy ass shit, okay?" And she then said, "You was the one that said to me, you said you told me to go pop some pills." And at this point, Stormie getting hype. Okay, what's up? Okay, you told me to pop some pills. What did you mean about that? Okay, you trying to defame me? What you was talking big shit then? You was talking big shit with your mouth then. Repeat that shit. What did you mean by it? And she claps her hands. Clap. And Tisha clapped back. Clap. You heard what I said? I was like, bitch, what is going on? Now, we kept saying at the reunion, what did she mean by go pop some pills? Because, Stormie has discussed before how she struggled in the past with different mental health issues. But that also can mean when someone says go pop some pills, it can also mean a person is a pill popper and they are a drug addict. When she said, would you trying to defame me by saying go pop some pills? And even teacher response saying, "You heard what I said." I was like, "Bitch, don't get popped around here." Now, this is why you can't invite everybody to your parties, okay? And the whole town folk like, what the fuck is going on? I said, "Child, Tisha got drunk and embarrassed herself. That's all. She's embarrassing." And we see from the preview for next week, Marcel call her ass out. Now, I'ma say this. I feel like when you are in a relationship, you never want to check your spouse in public and make them feel bad. However, I do respect when y'all are behind closed doors and you just one-on-one, y'all have a conversation. If you feel your spouse was on some, on some bull stuff, so Marceau telling her like you was on some BS. You were. Because she was. It was embarrassing, okay? There's a way for you to not check your spouse, but check in with your spouse and be sure they know that you saw them fucking up. And you ain't call them out in public, but y'all at home now, okay? And because y'all on the show, I do feel like those conversations are needed. So that way folk don't think you let your spouse be around here embarrassing themselves and you don't never say, "Hey, Just checking in, let you know you probably shouldn't do that no more. Because it make it look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise folks feel like your spouse pops off and looks dumb and you just let it happen. And you never talk to them about it and say, hey, don't do that no more. Okay. So I can't wait to see what happens with them next week. But y'all, foolishness all up and through. Okay. Now, do not forget, y'all, it is other content up on my channel. So go watch it. Okay. The review for the season finale of Love in Love Girl Love during lockup. We had a little live chat about Kenya and them or whatever. That's up on my channel as well. The live we did on Friday. Okay. I told y'all today is Sunday and today is DJ's graduation. So I am going to be MIA at least until sometime tonight. Okay. Please make sure to like the video. Okay. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Okay. I love you all. Okay. But y'all know before y'all leave, because I'm leaving. Okay. But before y'all leave, make sure to like the video. Bye.